China is cracking down on Bitcoin again. CoinDesk's Emily Parker asks, why now? And the calendar may provide a clue. Thursday, July 1st is the 100th anniversary of the Chinese Communist Party. It is at least plausible that Chinese authorities would send a strong warning to the crypto industry in the weeks leading up to this big day. Joining us now to discuss is Don Vo, CEO of VBit Technologies. Welcome to the show, Don. So we see China cracking down on Bitcoin mining. They seem to ban crypto in some way every year. Do you see China backing away from their recent hawkishness after July 1st?
I see that that might definitely be a possibility because if they really go on a full banning mode of crypto mining and cryptocurrency altogether, they are making a mistake. They are really, like driving away a lot of revenue that they would have had, especially with Bitcoin mining generating billions of dollars for their country right now, every single year.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Bitcoin hash rate is down, meaning the computational power that keeps the Bitcoin network running has declined, and that has benefited many miners because there's less competition and more profit to be spread around, right? Is that what you're seeing?
Yes, that is definitely what I'm seeing right now. In the next mining difficulty level adjustment, we're expected to be adjusting downward by over 26% currently. So, which means that miners from outside of China that are still mining will receive 26% more Bitcoins per hash power.
Interesting. Also catching word that MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor reportedly will be reconvening the Bitcoin Mining Council that he formed. Are you part of these talks by any chance?
I am actually a part of that Bitcoin Mining Council.
So he has a talk tonight. Do you have any idea of what will be discussed?
So I don't really have an idea of what will be discussed right now, but I will be a part of the meeting tonight.
Okay. So energy consumption in and of itself isn't a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It's related to greater productivity, wealth, et cetera. But what the concern is how much carbon emissions result from large amounts of energy being consumed, right? And so that's the whole goal, is to make sure that it's clean and friendly. So what is driving you guys toward that goal?
Well, actually, right now, all of our data centers are using some form of green energy. Like our data center in Montana is already 100% hydroelectric. The main goal of this Bitcoin Mining Council is just to have publicly published data from mines all around the world to show people that Bitcoin mining as an industry, in fact, is already using a large amount of green energy. Even in China, there are large amounts of hydroelectric power that is currently being used. Of course, there are some, like coal-powered plants, but that's not really, like avoidable, especially if you consider the amount of energy being used to, support regular fiat currency. A large amount of that is also using energy that is not green, for Bitcoin mining as a whole right now, the majority of the energy consumption is already green, and it's also increasing job creation for infrastructure creation.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will counter that with at least in China, when at their peak, that coal and natural coal, as well as other energy, not so clean and friendly energy, has also been a secondary or third use to power the Bitcoin network, to mine there. But how can investing in Bitcoin clean energy resources within Bitcoin be utilized in ways such as cutting down taxes? And I think you've mentioned that before, correct?
Yes. As far as cutting down on taxes, it's because it's a business expense running a Bitcoin mining business. So Bitcoin mining is generally seen as a business. Nobody really does it as a hobby, right? Everybody does it for a profit, which in the US, that would be viewed as a business venture. And when you're investing in different types of infrastructure, including building new infrastructure for to generate green electricity or buying more mining rigs, that is seen as a tax deductible expense. So when firms go out and spend more money to build up solar farms, it is an additional tax expense for them, especially with the current green energy tax credits in the US. That is even a bigger benefit and a boost to the bottom line.